Hello, my name is Serkan Magid and I work at Dell Technologies with data protection. And today I'm going to talk to you about how the industry is changing and transforming and how our data protection follows that. So looking at customers today and how we see they're running their infrastructures, we have physical data centers, where you have servers, hardware, running your applications, and you back this up with agents to a target. Next we have the virtual infrastructures. We have virtual machines running on some form of hypervisor. And here we can do image backups to target. And about 90% of customers are in this area today. But we see a lot of customers that have already a small footprint in the next step. That, we see that within the next 5 years, we are seeing a shift towards IaaS and PaaS, whereas infrastructure as a service is where you get ready-made VMs where you can deploy your applications on, or PaaS, where you get applications ready so you can start right away. And so, as I said, we're seeing a shift towards this area. And within the next 5 years, we're seeing that probably about 70% of the workloads are going to be run from here. And the biggest key factor here that will enable this shift will be automation. Self-service, automated, less work, more productive. Just the future, basically. And so, no matter if you choose to go with IaaS or PaaS, you will arrive at a decision criteria. Whereas, do you want to deploy your environment off-prem or on-prem? And with off-prem we mean the cloud. There are so many public cloud vendors today, and if you choose to deploy this off-prem, then you will be going with one of the various AWS, Amazon, Microsoft Azure, and so on. The other decision is if you want to deploy this on-prem, where you can go with converged infrastructure, or software-defined data center. And, things don't happen instantaneously in IT. It's a shift. It's going to take time to move over. Maybe there's a reason maybe you have reasons to keep some of your stuff in virtual, some of your stuff in physical, and then maybe a majority in IaaS or PaaS or vice versa, or however you want to mix it. You're going to want three main blocks that cover the whole stack. And that will be some form of object storage to offload your expensive environments. Storing an object is cheap. Then we have some form of vault. You know, with cybersecurity threats and hackers becoming more and more prominent, more and more creative in their ways, you need to protect your most valuable data. Like, what data do we absolutely need? What is the life of the company? And we need to protect that in a secure vault that no one can get to. And then, of course, a single pane of glass for data management. As you're spreading out, you're getting more and more areas you're covering, but you don't want it to become more complicated because of that. You still want to have one point of entry to the whole stack. And so, what role do we as Dell EMC play into this? If we look at the areas that we cover on physical and virtual, we have our data protection suite of software products that can do image and agent backups. We have our dedicated backup target, which is the data domain. On this side over here with automation, we have native integration with VMware's tools, such as vRealize automation, vRealize orchestrations, and vCloud Director. When we look at on-prem, we have our converged data protection appliance, the IDPA. Looking at software-defined data center and cloud-based, we have virtual edition of all our appliances from the DPS suite and data domain that we can deploy in your software-defined data center or deploy directly in the cloud. And specifically for cloud, we also have Cloud Snapshot Manager. Excuse me. So looking at object, we have our ECS, Elastic Cloud Storage, which is basically a object storage pool. We have, for Vault, we have our cyber security solution, protecting your most valuable data in a secure vault. And for data management, we have Data Protection Central, which will be your single pane of glass into one, two, all, none. No matter no matter which solution you go with, you'll have a single pane of glass where you can monitor and manage everything. And so, it's a journey moving from here to here. And if you include us in that journey, then we'll be there to, hold your hand, guide you. We can, as you can see, we can cover all the areas, and we can help you into the future. Thank you.